It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And now from the pistol formation. And the single back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
He'll pitch it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Again, makes it second and medium. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Wheeler. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. They're going to the air on the first play. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Can he make it to the marker? And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles and soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Here's that defense shifting again. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Carr. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves left out of the pocket. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He'll be taken down, but after after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws it to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Curry.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Quick throw, the catch is made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Lagway. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. incompletion in first half makes it 2nd and 10 on the 47. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Snags a good throw. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to a plus 40.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Defense is hanging tough here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. To the air, it's Lagway. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They'll try the right here. He's got room to run. 1st down and more. He's still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 play coming up. It's a run to the left. That run moves the ball across the 35. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. The receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Sooners.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. But that's good coverage there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Hands off to the left. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The game makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. Takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Sticking with the running game. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looks it with the running back, but he's got work to do. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and almost intercepted again. Chance for a fourth pick. Brings up third down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with his offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Send the back in motion. To throw, it's leg way. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Sooners are on the move here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And this time it's complete. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense is still clicking.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. He finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Dropping back. It's Lagway. It's complete. In the clear of the 25. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having the lead here in the fourth.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half for us in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback keeps the football. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
The back's got it on the pitch. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Looks right and lets it fly. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Offense ready to start this drive. Working clock with the ground game. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the running back's got it again. Got the first down and still motoring. Here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Oklahoma. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
He was brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The Canes will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. For the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense will stay on the field. So far, they are 2 for 4 converting 4th down chances. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Of course, in the playoffs, it's